Hello, and welcome to a compelling journey into the heart of one of the most notorious chapters in cryptocurrency history. In this two-part series, we delve deep into the fall of FTX, exploring how its foundational flaws were deep-rooted since the inception of the company. Join us as we uncover the intricate web of deception, manipulation, and hubris that ultimately led to FTX's downfall, shedding light on the broader implications for the world of digital assets. In the whirlwind saga surrounding FTX's collapse and the subsequent legal fallout involving its founder, Sam Bankman-Fried, a narrative emerged that reshaped perceptions of this once-celebrated figure in the cryptocurrency world. Initially hailed as a prodigy with his trademark unruly curls and casual office demeanor, it became apparent that much of this image was superficial. However, amidst the chaos, FTX stood out as a legitimate platform utilized by millions for trading digital assets. Despite the scandalous revelation that Bankman-Fried had utilized customer funds for personal investments, there lingered a sentiment among crypto enthusiasts that FTX represented a genuine success story. Even renowned author Michael Lewis highlighted on 60 Minutes that FTX had built a solid, viable business. This sentiment gained further traction when it was revealed during the bankruptcy proceedings that there was a possibility of recovering the lost funds, giving hope to those who had been impacted. Bankman-Fried's defenders seized upon this twist in the narrative, suggesting that the diverted funds might have been invested wisely rather than outright stolen. Legal experts even argued against the bankruptcy declaration, citing Bankman-Fried's acumen as a businessman. This line of defense was used to advocate for a lenient sentence during his trial. However, despite these arguments, a federal judge ultimately handed down a harsh verdict, sentencing Bankman-Fried to 25 years behind bars. This conclusion marked a dramatic turn in the story of a once prominent figure in the cryptocurrency realm, leaving many to ponder the complexities of ambition, deception, and justice in the digital age. In the aftermath of the scandal, the cryptocurrency industry appears unfazed, carrying on as if nothing untoward had occurred. Bitcoin's value is soaring, nearing all-time highs, while memecoins, tokens lacking any substantive business foundation beyond their trendiness, are also experiencing a surge. Most trading activity still takes place on exchanges operating in jurisdictions with minimal regulatory oversight. Interestingly, rather than viewing recent high-profile convictions, such as that of Sam Bankman-Fried and the former head of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, as a cause for concern, crypto advocates have spun them positively. Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, even sees these events as an opportunity for a fresh start. However, Bankman-Fried's downfall reveals a darker side to his once-celebrated status, particularly troubling for an industry eager to move past the controversy. Examination of trial evidence and insider accounts suggests that his success was built on deception, manipulating customers, investors, and financial institutions right from the outset. His purported genius lay in exploiting the cryptocurrency frenzy to flout regulations with impunity. Picture cryptocurrency trading as a virtual adventure, akin to a video game, and that's precisely how Sam Bankman-Fried envisioned it. His passion for gaming permeated his story, a theme explored in Michael Lewis's popular book, Going Infinite: The Rise and Fall of a New Tycoon. Even his investors were privy to this aspect of his personality, catching him immersed in League of Legends during a crucial pitch meeting. For Bankman-Fried, dipping into FTX customer funds was akin to activating an invincibility cheat code. It afforded him the freedom to gamble recklessly and spend lavishly, insulated from the consequences of losses or financial ruin. His meteoric rise to billionaire status was so rapid that it was likened to a speedrun of the classic game The Legend of Zelda. Before discovering this loophole, Bankman-Fried's trading ventures were far from lucrative. In 2017, when he launched the hedge fund Alameda Research, securing funding was a struggle. Despite his background at Jane Street Capital, a Wall Street firm, he primarily relied on personal connections, often agreeing to exorbitant interest rates. At the age of 25, His capital mainly stemmed from individuals within the effective altruism movement, a community advocating for rapid wealth accumulation coupled with thoughtful philanthropy as a means to address global challenges. In Alameda's early days, a pivotal investor emerged in the form of Jan Tallinn, an original engineer from Skype, who imposed a steep annual interest rate of 43% on the hedge fund. Tallinn, alongside a select group of affluent effective altruists, collectively loaned Alameda over $100 million. However, Bankman-Fried's fortunes quickly soured, encountering significant losses within a brief time frame, prompting numerous investors to clamor for repayment. Despite these setbacks, Bankman-Fried adeptly maintained an illusion of enduring success and substantial wealth, often adorned with a philanthropic facade. However, behind this carefully crafted image lay a stark truth about his business. Despite claims of vast profitability, it struggled with a puzzling shortage of liquid assets. Former Alameda CEO Caroline Ellison, in her courtroom testimony, disclosed Bankman-Fried's persistent emphasis on securing fresh funding to alleviate the company's cash flow woes. Ellison herself confessed to complicity in defrauding customers, shedding light on the intricate web of deceit surrounding Alameda's operations. When Caroline Ellison took the stand, she challenged the narrative surrounding the founding of FTX, which until then had been largely unquestioned. Bankman-Fried had presented the company's inception in 2019 as a response to Alameda's extensive crypto trading activities, aiming to create a superior exchange platform. FTX was marketed to customers as a secure venue for buying, selling, and storing digital currencies. However, Ellison offered a different perspective during her court testimony, suggesting that Bankman-Fried's true motive was to use FTX as a funding source for Alameda's high-risk investments. This contradicted the narrative presented to customers. Evidence presented during the trial, including testimony from former employees and examination of FTX's code, exposed the hollowness of Bankman-Fried's pitch. For instance, the purported insurance fund displayed on FTX's website to reassure customers was actually populated by a random number generator. Additionally, shortly after FTX's launch, a mechanism called Allow Negative was clandestinely inserted into FTX's code, granting Alameda virtually unlimited borrowing capacity from FTX customers. Compounding the deception, customers were led to believe that funds deposited at FTX would be securely held on their behalf, when in reality, Alameda often misappropriated these funds. While Bankman-Fried admitted to most of these actions during the trial, he insisted they were not driven by malicious intent. However, testimony from former employees suggested otherwise, indicating that he was aware of the company's financial deficiencies and attempted to conceal them. FTX co-founder Gary Wang recounted overhearing Bankman-Fried reassuring an Alameda trader that borrowing from FTX customers was acceptable, as the exchange had allegedly generated ample revenue from trading fees to cover such investments. Yet, Wang later discovered that Alameda had already exceeded this dubious guideline. The evidence paints a clear picture. FTX wasn't a legitimate company led astray by a rogue individual, rather it was inherently corrupt from its inception. This poses a significant problem for the entire cryptocurrency market. Advocates of crypto often tout it as an alternative to a traditional financial system perceived as unfair to ordinary people. Yet, the same conditions that allowed Bankman-Fried to manipulate markets at FTX persist, if not worsen. In an increasingly contentious political landscape, crypto proponents are pouring resources into lobbying efforts to influence policymakers and relax regulations, all while marketing digital tokens as a safe option for inexperienced investors, echoing Bankman-Fried's tactics to maximize his fraudulent activities. Armed with the cheat code of unlimited customer funds, Bankman-Fried easily created the illusion of FTX's success. The company famously splurged hundreds of millions on luxury properties in the Bahamas, extravagant investments in crypto startups, including absurd amounts for ventures like a digital cartoon monkey seller and Anthony Scaramucci's investment firm, and attempted a $400 million bailout of a failing crypto lender. Bankman-Fried also showered politicians and celebrities with generous donations and endorsements. Moreover, the cheat code allowed FTX to conceal losses that would have devastated a conventional business. For instance, in a 2021 incident where a trader exploited a software glitch using a little-traded token called MobileCoin, FTX incurred approximately $1 billion in losses. As the first part of our documentary series comes to a close, the story of FTX serves as a stark warning to the entire crypto community. It illuminates the ethical dilemmas and regulatory challenges inherent in the industry, reminding us of the importance of transparency, accountability, and responsible innovation. Join us in the next installment as we delve deeper into the aftermath of FTX's actions and explore the broader implications for the future of cryptocurrency.